Hi everybody, Cindy here with Pathways Homestead. Last week we made mozzarella cheese. This week we're going to make ricotta and farmer cheese, which they are the same thing. So, just so you know, when you see farmer cheese, it's ricotta. We're using the method that we found last week works best. So I have 2.5 gallons of milk here with the cream, and I'm gonna let that come up to 180 to 190 degrees Fahrenheit. I hope you can hear me over the air conditioner. And to that I'm gonna add a cup, a cup and a quarter of lemon juice. So it is half a cup of lemon juice per gallon. So that's 1.25 cups of lemon juice to this when it comes to the 190 degrees. We're going to come to 190 degrees first. So with the double boiler method, I don't have to stir it as often. So I'm going to go about and do some things that I need to do, like dishes. So I got a pile of dishes here from emptying out those milk containers and making some butter this morning. So we're gonna get after it and get those dishes done. We have reached 190 degrees. I'm going to add in my lemon juice, and hopefully you guys can see it curdle. It's kind of a little bit of a, and I just like to do mine in a circle here, and it is curdling already. Okay. I'll leave it. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more lemon juice. If it's not curdling the way you think it should, it's okay to throw in a little more lemon juice. It should really be curdling and the whey separating out, and it needs just a touch more. The more you make it, the more you'll start to see. Yeah, there it comes. There it comes. That's what it needed, just a little bit more. All right, we're going to turn that off and let it rest for 10 minutes. Okay, while we're waiting for this to rest for 10 minutes, I'm going to get my strainer and cloth ready. I just use tea towels that I buy at Walmart in bulk. So that's what I like to use, better than cheesecloth, because it seems like the cheesecloth you use it one and done, and with the tea towels I can reuse them multiple times. But I will tell you, you have to immediately put them in some hot soapy water as soon as you're done with them to kind of keep them from getting stiff, because sometimes the curds will set up like concrete in the fibers of the cloth. So that's a little disclaimer there. Right, I have my cloth and my colander because I've used 2.5 gallons of milk here. So I'm going to use my large pail, and I'm going to save that weight, and I'm going to put it in the hog feed. It'll enrich the hog feed and it'll be good for the hogs. There's multiple uses for whey. You can use it in your baking and several other things, but I am going to feed it to the hogs just because we're not crazy about whey, but the hogs are. So it's a good use for it, and it doesn't go to waste that way. It's been about 10 minutes. I'm going to pour the curds and whey into my strainer, catch the curds in the cloth, and catch the whey in the bucket. I don't think that I will do this large of a batch again. It was a little scary to get it out of the double boiler. But I'm going to remove the bucket from the sink, and I'm going to allow those curds to sit and drain some more. Just going to leave those in the sink to drain some more. I can see there's some whey hanging out, so I'm going to kind of roll it a bit and let it drain. I'm going to leave that to drain for a while, and I'll be back. And basically you let it cool to where you can handle it with your hands. You try to get out as much whey as possible, and then you add the salt and as much chopped up garlic, fresh garlic as you like. And you can add all kinds of herbs to it. You can add dill, you can add rosemary and oregano and basil. You can, it's limitless. The options are limitless. This is an amazing cheese. We love this cheese. We really like homemade ricotta. And our favorite way is with garlic and salt. So I'm going to let this rest just a little bit longer and get cooled down enough that I can add the salt and garlic. While it's cooling, I'm going to chop garlic. Ricotta has continued to drain in the sink. I am going to gather up my towel. And remember guys, this is hot. So I'm going to use, look at that whey come off of there. I am going to use the colander itself to help get some of the whey off. You can twist the bag like so and get some whey off. I like to push it into the colander using the extra cloth as a protector. But you're just letting it cool long enough to get some of that whey off and to be able to handle the cheese with your bare hands. So if it's still too hot, let it rest a little longer. It's not going to hurt anything for it to rest longer. Since we're unable to use our garlic this year, I purchased this garlic from a friend of ours, and I'm going to get it peeled and start chopping it. Right, I'm going to see if I can handle this cheese yet. Try to get a little more whey out of it. I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic while I'm mixing. And with it being still a little warm, that's going to help release that garlic flavor into the cheese a little bit. And I'm just going to mix it up. Just mix that together, and don't forget to taste it. Oh my goodness, guys. That's amazing. So good. I'm going to cover that, put it in the refrigerator. It'll be good for a week to 2 weeks. You can also freeze it. It's not as good thawed out as it is fresh, but it's still usable. Thanks for watching, y'all, and I pray you have a blessed day.